Hey, hey, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. We are going to talk a little bit today about 3 tips to keep your pet safe during the holiday. So, we're going to give everybody just a minute to hop on and then we're going to get started. And I'm going to hope that my voice holds out for me. I'm going to go find it so maybe I can see the comments this time. Last time I couldn't see the comments coming in. But I have been sick, unfortunately, and hopefully I'll be getting better soon. I still have the cough and I'm having trouble sleeping, but hey, I'm better. I think I'm better. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there, and we're one day before Halloween, so I bet everybody is really busy. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk about 3 tips to keep your pet safe during the holiday. So this could work for clearly for Halloween, which is tomorrow, but it could work for any holiday. This would be useful for 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas. You may not even think about those as holidays that you need to be concerned about pet safety, but anytime there's changes in the way things go on at your house, what's going outside of your house, those are things to consider as far as pet safety is concerned. So let's get started and let's look at tip number 1: no sweet treats for the doggos to eat. We Most dog moms absolutely know that chocolate is an absolute no-no. I mean, most people know that you can't give your dog chocolate, so you have to be really careful this time of year to make sure that your pet is not getting into your, if you have kids, they're not getting into the candy. You don't want your pets to get into your kids' candy. And sometimes people don't realize this, but there is a sweetener called xylitol. I don't know if you're familiar with xylitol, but xylitol is really, really, really poisonous to your pet. It's in a lot of sugar-free gums. So the best idea here is just to keep your pets away from the candy. Chocolate, I've seen a little bit both ways. We know not to do chocolate, but xylitol for sure is really, 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 really poisonous for your pets. So make sure you keep them away from xylitol. You don't always know. Check the sweeteners. You shouldn't be giving them sweets in the first place, but really, if you're giving them any type of sweet, like maybe a whipped cream or something, you would need to have a natural sugar in it. For the holidays, let's keep to natural sweet treats. Give them some apples, something that's healthy for them. So that's your number 1 tip. Make sure no sweet treats for those doggos to eat. You have to be careful. Keep that candy put up really high so they can't get to it. Next up, provide a haunted free or safe zone. This is really important. Especially, there's a couple big holidays that really, really will upset your pet, and this is one of them. Sorry, tomorrow night, probably during Halloween, you're gonna have people banging on your door, people hitting the doorbell, and for some dogs, that's really a trigger point. So you want to try to eliminate some of those trigger points for your dogs and give them a safe space. So if they're crate trained, put them in a room kind of away from all the action. Give them activity, give them a Kong, give them an interactive puzzle, give them their blanket, give them their favorite toy. Turn on some ambient music, something to kind of help keep their mind off of the noises, the people, the smell. And another tip, if you're a pet owner, keep your door open. If you can, for Halloween, so you don't have people knocking on your door and you don't have people ringing your doorbell. I know I see a lot of funny like memes and shirts, and it's like, to wake the hounds, ring the doorbell. Don't ring the doorbell. So that's another tip to make sure to try to keep your pet safe. Make sure that you keep the door open so that people can just kind of come up and say trick or treat, and give your pet that place that they can be safe and they don't have to worry about the strangers and the smells. So, what do you guys think? You have tips here? I'd love to hear your tips. Drop a tip in the comments and let me know, like, what is your favorite way to provide a haunted free safe zone for your pet? What do you do for your pets? Also, I would love to know your sweet treat. I'm going to take a drink. Delicious water, delicious water. So let's go on to the next one. do a costume check. If your dog really doesn't have anxiety during this time of year, and they will wear a costume, just make sure the costume is appropriate. A couple things to look for: it shouldn't be too loose, it shouldn't be too tight, there shouldn't be any pieces that they could choke on. So make sure that you do that costume check before you put your dogs in the costume. And by all means, if your dog doesn't like the costume, don't make them wear it. Don't cause them that undue anxiety because you need to see them in their taco. Now, I'm lucky Biscuit is very good and he doesn't mind he'll just sit there and he's like, that's totally great, Mom. I don't mind having the costumes. But if your dog has a lot of anxiety, please don't put them in a costume. So those are some things to remember. Make sure that you're doing a costume check and that costume is appropriate. If you found any of this information helpful, I do have a free download where you can have these tips that are printable, or you can save them to your computer, and you can get that at www.positivedogmom.com. And you'll see when you go in, it'll be one of the blogs, because I do have a Halloween safety blog. A couple of other things. This could work for any holiday. 4th of July. I'm trying to think of the holidays. Christmas. You have a lot of family in. Got a couple other options I'll talk about really quick. Another tip for keeping your pets safe. If your pets have a lot of anxiety, look into a natural supplement for that anxiety. I've had great success with our natural supplement. It helps in the car. It helps at home. We have a natural CBD bone that they can chew on. So I have some options that may help you if you have a pet with anxiety. This is really important for pets that are nervous in thunderstorms, pets that are nervous around strangers. There are some natural options that can help your pet, and I have those listed in that blog. So if you're interested in some of those other solutions, if you do have a pet that has anxiety, check out my blog at positivedogmom.com, and I'll talk to you a little bit about those supplements that are available for you. All right. I have one other thing. Oh, yay, there it is. There's the ticker at the bottom. One other thing I wanted to share with you, and that is I would love for you to win my holiday prize pack. So I have lots of fun holiday goodies that I'm going to put together for a prize pack that I'm going to be giving away over the holiday season. When I say the holiday season, I mean like the Christmas season. In order to get an entry into that for free, all you have to do is text VIP to 903-418-1414. That gets you on my first to know list. Not only do you get entered into that free holiday prize pack, but also you're going to be the first to know of any kind of exclusive discounts or any amazing holiday sales that are coming up. And it's just a way for us to keep connected. So I would love to have you. Yes, I'm sorry. I know. I'm sorry, the sickness. I would love to have you as a VIP. So you can text VIP to 903-418-1414. I hope some of this was helpful for you. I would love to know, like, one of your holiday tips. What do you do for your pets during the holiday to keep them safe? If it's Christmas, if it's Halloween, even if it's a thunderstorm, what are some of your suggested tips and tricks to help your pets stay safe during the holidays? Well, that's all I've got today, and that's all that I have today. But I hope that you guys have a wonderful and safe Halloween. You like my Halloweener shirt that I'm wearing today. Keep your pets safe. Remember, keep them locked away, well away from the doors. And this is true for cats as well. You don't want your cats to get lost. And a little known fact, the day that dogs disappear the most is the day after 4th of July. The second biggest holiday for lost dogs is Halloween. So make sure you keep your pooches safe tonight and tomorrow night. You're going to have probably activity night with parties, and then you'll have all of your activity tomorrow on Halloween. So keep those pets safe. If you've got any questions, give me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, drop your tips in the comment, and we'll see you later.